Hello, hello, hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Fine Monday to you all. Good to see you, good to see you. Good to see ya. Uh-oh. Wait, my green screen is having issues. Wait, does this make it better or worse? There we go. There we go. Hey! How is everyone today? Hard to break. Tupelo, Roquid, Robert J. Young, Old Town Dad, welcome, 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 Philberto, Stellar Seacow, Tupalupin, Darth Vash, Phil, Pablo Fred. How is everyone? Hopefully everyone had a wonderful weekend. I'm hyped. It is Field of the Dead Band Day. If you didn't see the video, my God, is that deck busted. You see it on the YouTube channel. Although, now it's gone. Wizards listened very quick, got rid of it, and I'm excited for some historic action. We got some jank. We got next level jank today. Jank that people have been asking about. Hey, what's up, Grandpa Burrow? So, on the menu today, we have 3 different decks. We'll see how many we get through. Deck number 1, a deck that I've been fiddling around with. Mono Red Dragons. We got Sark in action. We got Dragon Eggs. We have Varixes and Glorybringers and Terry of the Peaks. Basically, ramping with Sarkin and Dragon Sword into dragons, casting huge dragons, hopefully using them to kill the opponent. So that's deck number 1. Deck number 2 is one that someone sent in. This is this is Lose the Game Jeskai. I haven't played a game with it. Someone sent this one in, and essentially it is a Gideon of the Trials combined with Glorious End, Chance for Glory for 3-mana extra turns. If we get in trouble to have Gideon, we can Tails End our triggers that lose us the game. We have Discontinuity to end our turn or to get our opponent's turn, and then hopefully win by beating down with Gideons. So we have Jeskai, I don't know, Lose the Game shenanigans. And then the last deck is another viewer deck. Daggerburn. People have been wanting to see Daggerburn. I'm a little skeptical without Panderboticon, but there's likely pieces. You give the opponent tokens with Dousing Daggers, you give the opponent tokens with Clickbait Trolls, and then as the tokens come in, you drain them with Ferocidons and Trespassers Curses. As they go out, you Massacre Worm, Blood Artist to get more damage in that way, and hopefully kill the opponent by giving them tokens. So we'll see. But we got a bunch of sweet jank on the menu today. Which other historic cards got banned? Today it was only Field of the Dead. That was only banning today. Jesse Doyle, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup tier for you. Thank you. Yeah, it definitely is harder without Pandermonicon, but we'll figure it out. Were you expecting Wizards to answer the question you asked on Mucha Brew? I mean, I felt, so the Mucha Brew, honestly, when I recorded that, it was like Wednesday. And I was like, this will be different. We haven't really done something like this. Let's test out this deck, see how busted it is, see if we think it should be banned. And then Wizards, yeah, the ban is live, Benny. Welcome, Benny, by the way. And then Wizards said, like, oh, we're banning stuff on Monday. And I was like, oh, man, I bet that's going to be Field of the Dead. So I don't know if it's, like, good timing or horrible timing, but it's already gone. And Wizards apparently agreed with our conclusion. So awesome to see you, Ebril Blazer. How are you today? Today, my little sister asked, who is the funny voice guy I listen to all day? Well, tell her it is Seth, probably better known as Saffron Olive, and also hello. I've been having fun lately playing Mono Black Abash. Ooh, that sounds sweet. Underworld Dreams and Soul Hunter Rashaka. Huh? I don't even know what that card is. Sounds sweet, though. Jorgle, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you. All right, we're going to get into it in just a minute, but over the weekend, big news. We got to talk about it real quick. You probably already saw the video or whatever, but Commander Collection Green coming soon. I don't know. The big question, I think, is the price. I mean, the cards are great. Sylvan Library, expensive, Commander stable, Worldly Tutor, hasn't been reprinted in decades, never been in foil, Bane of Progress, I love this card, first time foil, Seedboard Muse, really good, cool art, Omnath, Popular Commander, Soaring Command Tower, I don't know why. The question's going to be, how much does this cost? What do you think, chat? What price would you be willing to pay for this? Like, what is your cold shoulder? The bad hype is in. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big soup here for you. 100-ish? I mean, that My expectation was non-foils would be around 100 and then foils would probably be 250, 300. I hope that it's much cheaper than that, but that would be my guess as to what places are going to sell them for. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's like half of what I'm expecting. But yeah, I'm expecting it to be like 100-ish non-foil and really expensive foil. But the cards are definitely super sweet. Talk to your LGS. Maybe your LGS could give you some good discounts. I mean, 50 would be great. They aren't going to sell it 100. I don't know, though. Like, do you think they won't sell it 100? Sylvan Library's like isn't that a 60? Yeah, like, the cheapest Sylvan Library is over $60. Worldly Tutor is like $35. So just those two cards is almost $100 in value. Then you have Omnath, which is, I don't know how much Omnath is. Oh my god, that's also $25. Omnath is another $25. Freyalise is like $13. You have Bane of Progress, which is $10. You have Seedboard Muse, which is probably also $10. So, I mean, I think even at $100 it's a good deal. I hope it's cheaper, though, because cheaper is better for players. TJ O'Jurian, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But that's coming soon. Other big news, Commander Legends. The lands are sweet, although they aren't actually fetch lands. That's the thing I'm nervous about. Where are we getting the fetch lands? Where are they coming? Wizards promised us that we'd be getting fetch lands this year. I was really hoping it was going to be Commander Legends, because then they would actually be like high supply. Now I'm really nervous. The list has been confirmed out. Wizards, I actually tweeted about that, and Wizards actually responded, and were like, no, it's not on the list. And then Zendikar proper, at least being standard legal, is ruled out. So they're like, where are they going to show up? Where are we getting them from? Fortness! Fetchlands in a December product. Welcome back to the Fishbowl, by the way. Big super cheer for you. That's possible. I do think there's probably a yet-to-be-announced December product. I guess it could be a bunch of secret layer drops, but I do think there'll be a December product. But I'm getting very nervous about where fetch lands are going to show up. My nightmare is they're going to be like, like collector's boosters for Zendikar. Like, I think the scariest outcome is Wizards makes a not standard legal slot in collector's boosters and sells them for, I don't know, what are collector boosters, $25 or something? And they're like, probably, I don't know, it wouldn't just be fetch lands, I'm sure it'd be mixing with other cards, but that means not a whole lot of supply, I would say, and not enough to do much with prices, which, that is the kind of reprint I was not hoping for. But Burrito Congregate, Caesar Fallout, so many subs coming in today. What they say regarding fetches in standard, would they put them in standard and ban them in standard? They said they would not be in a standard set this year, so not in Zendikar for sure. Nicario Smith, welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, we can talk about that as we go along. We have Dragons to play. Mythic and set boosters. I mean, I don't think they... Set boosters, I think, will be all standard legal. Maybe there's like a not standard legal slot. So far, even in collector's boosters, they have all been standard legal. So that's why I thought it would be weird if they were in like in collector's boosters or something. Zendikar Commander, yeah, that would not have much of a precedent. I expect Wizards to put it in something more expensive than Commander Precon decks. Lottery cards and Zendikar boosters, that could be a possibility. I can see that. There are, I believe, 2 Zendikar Commander decks. There are some number of Zendikar Commander decks. I can't remember if it's 2 or 4 for Zendikar, but yes, there are more Zendikar Precons. Anyway, let's do our reminders, talk about our deck, start playing Magic, then weekend, talk about fetch lands, Field of the Dead, what we had for breakfast, what we did this weekend, whatever y'all want to talk about. I am down, hang out, have some fun, play some Magic. So reminders, replay YouTube, that's where you'd find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Ludafix and Leos do 2 years, that is amazing. And Ludafix for the first time, and Letting, handing out gift subs to Homestery, Paps, Zambachis, Featherhall, and Ryu Planeswalker. Welcome y'all to the Fishbowl. So many subs already. Thank you, everyone. Welcome y'all. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Normal YouTube. So last night for Bunch of Brew, We fielded the dead in. Got it banned already. I guess we can take credit for that. Wizards saw the video. Here's my theory. Wizards saw the video. They saw me pump my way to a 5-0, and they were like, wow, if Sapphic is going 5-0 with Field of the Dead, it's gotta be it's gotta be bannable. Like, we gotta get rid of it. Like, if he can have a winning record with it, that is proof. That is proof that it's overpowered. Do I play Dungeons and Dragons? I don't. I've played like twice with Tomer. We actually did a YouTube series at one point for Dungeons and Dragons because Tomer is like really big Dungeons and Dragons fan, but other than that I have not. Tonight on the YouTube, really sweet budget deck. We are moderning and I'm hyped for this one. So you're going to want to check out tonight's Budget Magic. A reminder that our sponsor tonight is Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know in your order notes that you want one. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting this show. Otherwise, merch page, tokens, t-shirts, playbets, good way to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated, never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. And Discord, new and improved. Check it out if you are interested. And let's talk some Magic. So we are playing, first off, Dragons. What is Danny's Dragons deck? So this Dragons deck is something I've been messing around with. Dragons. So the idea of this deck is there dragon sleeves? There's got to be dragon sleeves, right? What is the dragoniest? There's no dragon sleeves? So do we play like Chandra or Lightning Bolt because it's a red deck? Or Regal Games TV, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. What is Diva's Dragon list look like? I know I saw one on Twitter. I don't have the actual the full list though at the moment. Do we play red sleeves because we're a red deck, or do we try to throw our opponent off and like play the opposite, like play Cryptic so they think we're a control deck, and then get them with our hasty dragons? Cats will probably really throw them off. If you have cat sleeves, you're not going to expect a dragon deck. All right, let's go cat sleeves. That'll get them. That'll really get them. We got the fake out. No one's going to think it's dragons when they see the cat sleeves. They're going to think we're a bad cat deck. So, this deck, Mono Red Dragons, we are using Sarkhan and also Dragon's Horde to ramp into Glorybringers, Terror of the Peaks, Lathlases, Dracuses, probably better known as the Maw of Flames, Varixes, and that's basically the deck. We're just like slamming dragons, attacking with dragons. Hopefully that is enough to win. I have no idea. Philberto, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I have no idea what the meta is going to look like now that Field of the Dead is banned, but maybe Dragons is a solution. Maybe it'll work. So that's essentially the deck. Sideboard, more removal. I expect there to be goblins, maybe, now that Field is banned. So Grafdigger's Cage, removal and Ratchet Bomb for control, uncounterable Chandra, some treasure maps, Ferocidon for life gain, Sweltering Suds, Spit Flame for creature decks, and that's Dragons. That is Dragons. No 5-drop Sarkhan. Yeah, not a big fan of 5-drop Sarkhan. I feel like 5-drop Sarkhan wants Planeswalkers, and we don't really have enough Planeswalkers to make it work. So I feel like it might not be good enough, especially considering we have 4 Glorybringers and 4 Terror of the Peaks. So we already have like a million 5-drops. Ooh, wait, are there Dragon Mountains? Do I have Dragon Mountains? We did open a lot of Jumpstart packs. I mean, if there's a Dragon Mountain, we should probably switch to it. It has like a shadow, right? I know I've seen this before. Wait. Do I not have a Dragon Mountain? I thought I had like a Dragon Shadow, like floating across the screen. Maybe I don't have them. Are those dragons? That kind of looks like a dragon in there. Maybe that's just a butterfly. Almost similar. They both fly. Zundizund. Welcome to the Fishbowl. All right, we're gonna stick with these lands for now. Welcome to the. Oh, you filter by Jumpstart. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. How do I filter by Jumpstart though? Oh, just kidding. Yeah. Yeah, no dragons. Somehow we do not have We do not have the Dragonlands. What are the chances? I thought we had them all, but apparently not. All right. Well, no Dragonlands for us. All right. Let's actually try a game of Magic. Let's try a game with our dragons and see how it goes. I don't think you can craft them. I'd have to double check. The Exploding Mountain's pretty sweet. You like the list? Thank you, Grixis Leader. So how was everyone's weekend? Oh, also the news from today. Next Thursday, Zendikar spoilers kick off at like 8 a.m. Pacific, so 11 Eastern time. Bizzin, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. If we lose, it's not us. It's either the cat sleeves, ruining everything, or the basic lands. No responsibility. No responsibility for us. Majora did nothing wrong for the 25th month. I think I missed my 2-year... Well, we can celebrate that today. Mythic for the first time. Field of the Dead. Oh, yeah. I'm super glad that is gone. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I like this hand. We got a Dragon Sword to draw cards. Opponent Lurising. Well, Dragon's Egg is good against sacrifice synergies. We got him. We got him. Why so late? We are... This is what we normally stream on Mondays. We normally stream at 2 Eastern time. Manas! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Oh, you're talking about the preview stream. No. It's at 8 a.m. It's at 8 a.m. Pacific, so 11 a.m. So it's like actually oddly early that they're doing the kickoff stream. Hopefully the trailer's good. Village Right, sacks it, draws cards. Sure. We do have some good dragons. We do have some good dragons at hand. Oh, this list, Danny's list looks sweet. I was seeing one on Twitter that had Uro in it, and I have a thing about not playing Uro decks because people just don't like Uro, and I guess I kind of don't like Uro either. Jigsaw for the first time. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, thank you. Welcome, Frosty. 31 flavors. Good to have you. Oh, opponent gets the 5/5. Hasten. Okay. I mean, I guess that's technically a combo. Wow. Okay, we might actually just be losing to the jank. Wow, the jankiest of combos. Yeah, I mean sometimes it lines up. Woo! We have a new donation. Our first donation of the night. Opponent Thought Seizes. Unfortunately, as a 5/5, we can't kill this demon. We have 4 damage here. Just short. We have a new donation from Doug. Hey, Dane Wildfire. Kind of sad I haven't sent you Yarok yet. Command Fest Online was fun. Would have been nice if you had more than one deck to play. Oh, yeah. Did anyone play Command Fest Online? Like, how much fun was that? Was Kaladesh ever on MTGA? Feels like it wasn't beta. Yes, it was on the beta. But then I don't understand why everything that was on the beta is not also available on the client, but apparently something changed, and like cards that were on the beta aren't necessarily still around. Opponent takes the Terror of the Peaks, gets in for 5. We drop to 7. Well, play the land. Glorybringer, get a counter. Attack you. Ooh, opponent had a ridiculously fast start. Opponent. What you got? What you got? We might be able to stabilize. This is going to be super close. So close. Mythos of Snap Decks, low-key, Stitcher Supplier. I mean, the other concern is I could draw a burn spell. Yeah, you can post the Zendikar Rising trailer. Ooh, we draw land. So this hits us to 1? Alright, so go to combat. This is going to be interesting. Carlitos Gooey for the 2nd month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, collateral damage. Yeah, if they draw a burn spell, we're dead. Well, attack and exert. Hit that. Spit flame. Kill it. Hit our opponent. Ooh, okay, we gotta dodge. We gotta dodge burn spells. Dragon's Egg. Get the counter. Come on. Come on, no bird. No bird, no bird. No bird. Phone it. What do you got? They have a handful of action. Yeah, the timing worked out perfectly for the bad video. One with Rael drawing all the cards. Yeah, Riley Rael is definitely a sweet commander. That sounds super sweet. Ooh, yeah, Kroxa. Yeah, Kroxa could be a concern. How long was Field of the Dead temporarily in action? Opponent. Okay, gets back a Fiend Artisan. Haste the Fiend Artisan. Oh my goodness! Wow! Oh, 10-card combo! The Vixter! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Alright, well that was interesting. I feel like this should be a good matchup for us. Our opponent had a pretty interesting start there, I think. So we will bring in Grafdigger's Cage, which should beat our opponent pretty much by itself. I don't actually know if they're aggressive enough for Shiv and Fire. So bring in Grafdigger's Cage. What are we cutting? Probably a Lathless, maybe a Varix, and a Dragon's Egg? Yeah, let's try it like that. Have you played Penny Dreadful before? I have not played Penny Dreadful. Well, actually, no, that's not quite true. I played a game with someone in paper at GP Vegas last year. But I have not actually, like, played it on Magic Online or anything. Yeah, I'm super happy the Field of the Dead is gone. That deck is just ridiculously busted. Well, was ridiculously busted. Alright. Let's see. Let's see if our opponent's got the combos. We don't have our Grafdigger's Cage. Yeah, we played Penny Dreadful Commander, too. That is also true. Swamp for RE booted. And if you receive wild cards for Field of the Dead ban, you will not obtain it again. Archfiend's Vessel. Alright, is our opponent going to have the same combo? What are the chances that they just do the same exact 3-card combo again? Field isn't a fun card for me. Yeah, Field is not a healthy Magic card. Like, it's kind of surprising that they actually even made Field of the Dead. Ugh. Land, please? Alright, we do hit a land. So play the land. I guess we just gotta kill young Pyromancer. Pass the turn. They will get it back, but we can fight a Grafdigger's Cage, and we're getting close to dragons. Oh my god. Alright, there's the claim. There's a Thoughtseize. Yeah, I guess we should have brought in Sweltering Suns to have more sweepers. Wizards playtesting. That's not part of Wizards' job. Wizards just, throws mechanics on cardboard. Send them to the printer. Let the Magic gods sort it out. That's what the BNR is for. Sarkin. Would be good if we didn't desperately need lands. Alright, that's not a land. Well, pass the turd. Ooh, not looking good. The mana screw is adding up. Uro can be a pain at times. Yeah, Uro is definitely another mistake. I put a stop. Oh, is there a land on top? Wow, there was definitely a stop there. I guess it wouldn't have mattered. Alright, pass the turn. Ooh, this one's looking pretty over, though. We're missing land drops. Opponent's going super wide. Is Seeker of the Way on Arena? It is not on Arena. Is Historic Mono Red Burn safe to craft? Is it good? I assume that it's safe to craft. It's really hard for Burn to get banned. Is it good? I don't really know. I've played against like Mono Red aggro. I haven't really played against too many burn decks, and I haven't played with a burn deck in Historic. Why not Horde? Yeah, we should have just played it. I was mostly a little bit salty that Arena did not recognize that we set an upkeep stop to be able to do things. I think this is just over, though, regardless. Well, land, that's what we wanted last turn with our stop. We will draw Spit Flame. Yeah, alright. Well, I mean, we'll play Terror of the Peaks, I guess, but this looks like the epitome of too little too late. Potato David! Welcome to the fishbowl. Opponent has a red cat melee. Sure, and we will scoop it up. Whoo! Well, that wasn't an exciting start. Uro does not rotate. How are you, Potato David? Welcome to the fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. All right, that was a test game. I mean, we have Sweltering Suns, so we have Anger of the God. Well, I mean, we have Sweltering Suns. We could play Anger of the Gods instead, except we have Dragon's Egg, and Dragon's Egg kind of wants to die rather than be exiled. That was the reason I went with Sweltering Suns instead of... Oh, this board. Alright, well, that looks like a reasonable hand. We're probably up against creature-free control, I would guess. Or maybe, I guess it could be cats, so it's not impossible. I made Diamond for the first time ever last night. Took me forever to get out of Platinum. Ooh, congratulations, Jaguar. What were you playing? Why isn't Throne of the God Pharaoh in the deck? You have Glorybringer. Throne of the God Pharaoh. Isn't that the, like, damage equal to the tap creatures you control in your end step? I don't think we have enough creatures for that. I think, looks like control. I think that's a card that you primarily want to play in... I think it's a card you primarily want to play in, like, go wide style token decks. Black Raid Aristocrats. Ooh, that sounds sweet, Jaguar. I'm starting to brew... Alright, opponent. Playing the lands. Leaving up the counters. Well, censor us if you must. Alright, we get a Dragon Sword. I wouldn't be surprised to see blue-white control be very popular with Field of the Dead bad. It seems like that is an easy direction to go. Play a land. 1, 2, 3. Dragon Sword number 2. Sarkin. Loot with Sarkin. We're off to a pretty good start here, though. We will discard a Bone Crusher. Draw a treasure map. Yorgo opponent, we are coming for you. Opponent cannot be playing creatures. They got to be on the Teferi plan. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Thank you for the cheer, by the way. So we will take up Sarkin. Take up Sarkin for Dragon Mana.
I summon you.
Dragon's Egg. Give us those Dragon Horde counters. Yeah. Opponent's looking at it. Dargans. I've been thinking about Throne of the God Pharaoh. Alright, opponent has counter 1 of some number. Well, Varric's Bladewing. Oh! Counter tribal! Okay, that's not good. That's not good at all. That's a lot of counters. Boy, all we need to do is take a dragon and we draw a ton of cards, but our opponent untaps and plays Teferi. Okay, gonna draw a card. Oh, that's depressing. Oh dear. Oh dear. Yeah, I would not be surprised if this was one of the top decks in Pioneer now. Sarkhan's first ability is rummaging, not looting. That is technically true. Well, let's discard a land, draw a Spitflame, cycle Sweltering Suns, draw land, treasure map. Oh, wow. Well, play the land past the turd. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Opponent can take up the Blast Zone. But there's a Teferi, and we can't beat the Teferi. Ugh. Oh my goodness. I mean, we had to stop last time. Arena's really finicky. You gotta set the stop like a couple hours ahead of time for it to recognize it sometimes. But thinking about Grixis Super Freds, yeah, I expect control decks to be super popular now that Field of the Dead is gone. Well, treasure map. Opponent sacks Mind Stone. We definitely do not need another mountain. Well, we will treasure map. Whoa, another mountain. Not good, not good. Draw a card. Another Sweltering Suns, also not good. Well, loot with Sarkhan.
Madness. What madness?
Ugh. It's just gonna get countered though. Like, can we even cast it? It's just gonna get countered. And then they get to Blast Zone to blow up all of our Dragon Swords? Yeah, I mean, I guess we gotta pass. Yeah. Pass the turd. Opponent untaps. Plays a Field of Ruin. Field of Ruins or Field of Ruin? Well, we will Field of Ruin the Blast Zone. Put our opponent down a land. Wow, alright, sure. Wow, opponent completely tapped out, though. I mean, I guess they're going to get to untap with this Teferi, so life, like... Okay. They probably just have a Wrath in hand, I guess. Cycle Sweltering Suns. Opponent gets to untap 2 lands. Ooh! Dragon's Egg. Well, play Bonder's Ornament. Play Glorybringer. Opponent counters. Whoa! We resolved the spell. Okay. Glorybringer. Attack Teferi. We gotta get rid of this Teferi. If it ultimates, it's just game. And it's up to 7, so it's not that far away from ultimating. Alright, we hit the Teferi. Sarkhan. Take it up for mana. Play a Dragon's Egg. Okay, that's good. Hey, Seth, did you know there was a little bit worse to Johnny's Pride Meat that won't rotate from Arena Standard? Huh. Are you sure that that's, Are you sure that that's legal in Arena Standard? Is it really? No. How does that work? So this is... That can't be standard legal, right? Is it actually standard legal? I don't think... Oh, best of... Oh, okay. That is so weird. I really... Ugh, I don't know what Wizards is thinking. Alright, opponent cashes into Fairy temporarily to Dagger Sarkin. Untap Lad. Shark Typhoon. Well, we will draw a card. It's another Sarkin. We will play a... Well, go to combat. Attack our opponent. Hit ya. Play a Sarkin.
Feel the heat of my flames.
Play a treasure map. Take up Sarkin. Pass the turn. That is so strange. Hey, what's up, Diva? How are you? Yeah, I don't know. What? That's actually like a playable card. I guess I could understand if they were going to just print... Like, I don't know why they don't just use reprints for one thing. Like, I'm not sure why you need unique cards, but that's a card that I would play. Like, that is not that much worse than a Johnny's Pride mate. I am very, very confused. Alright, opponent has Wrath of God. Well, we get a dragon and some counters. Yeah, I guess we better get this back. Untap land. Mindstone makes a shark. I mean, we aren't in the worst of shape for our opponent slamming a quick to fairy. Now we're drawing lots of cards, which is really good. What is your latest dragon deck, Diva? What did I eat for breakfast? I didn't really have anything for breakfast. Coffee. I had coffee for breakfast, but no actual, like, foods. Alright. Bottom of the mountain. Untap. Draw. Mountain. Loot with Sarkin.
Don't doubt my
Discard a Sarkin. And draw a card. We are drawing many cards. Draw a card. Play a land. Dragonfire the Shark. Go to combat. Attack ya. Down. 2. 10. Can we take down the Teferis? Vote it. Hey, what's up, Zach? How are you? I know! I was just thinking that yesterday that we should be in Vegas right now. Well, keep killing the sharks. Opponent's almost out of cards. Come on, dragons! Come on, dragons! Yeah, Shark Typhoon on the battlefield we cannot actually interact with. Oh no, really? Oh, Teferi too.
no time for a break.
That's not good, that's not good. Yeah. Cycles of farmland. Ugh. Okay. Passes. Untaps the counter mana. Well, that's treasure map scry. Oh boy. Alright, another mountain to the bottom. Archvaraska. Well, we will loot with Sarkin. Discard one of our ample lands.
Told me I should do this.
Bone Crusher. Well, draw a card. We are not good at finding dragons for some reason. Draw a card. Oh my goodness. Okay. That's a 5/5 shark. I'll play Dragon Sword. Play the land. Yeah, I think they got us. Shark Typhoon plus Teferi, and I think it's over. Yeah, these control decks I expect to be pretty heavily played. Are you planning on playing 2020... Wait. Are you planning on playing the 2020 rotated format at all? I don't know. Is it something y'all are interested in? I'm not especially... I don't know. We don't have the Zendikar cards. So playing, like, sort of, but not really post-rotation standard isn't, like, super appealing to me. But if it's something that people are excited about, I'm not opposed to trying it. Well, kill a shark. Untap. Treasure map. Well, there's a dragon to get countered, I guess. Sark and discard. Well, play Lathless. It gets countered. Whoa! It did not get countered. Somehow! Miracle of miracles. Spitflame's not doing anything. Okay. Play a land. Varix. Oh, opponent doesn't have a counter! Okay. Lathless. Making dragons. Counters increasing. Okay. There's hope. There is hope. The counters are adding up. The cards are being drawn. I am shocked. I am shocked that our opponent does not have a counter. Okay. Well, now our dragons can race the sharks. I mean, I guess if they wrath, at least they're wrathing their sharks for a while. And we got a bunch of Dragon Horde counters. And Sarkin is to ultimating. Opponent sacking and sacking. Oh, Teferis. Teferis. Pokes Master Maddie. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How's post-ban Historic? So far very Teferi-ish, but we have only played a couple of games. Alright, opponent has a Wrath. Gotta protect the Teferi. How do we beat it? Yeah, I don't know how we beat this Teferi. If it ever ultimates, it's just game. And our opponent's got a lot of removal. Ticks down. Yeah. Passes. Well, we will draw a card. Draw a card. Draw a card. Play a land. Play Sarkin. About it. Wow, main deck Aethergus. Interesting. Alright, to the bottom. Terror of the Peaks. Get a bunch of triggers. Bone Crusher. Oh no! Oh, Mava! Welcome to the fish. Moi moi! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh. Opponent goes attacking. We will block. Well, now we're back to not being able to beat a Teferi. Okay. And there's the Wrath. Sweeps the board. Teferi's alive. Well, we should stop drawing lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, so we have very few lands left to draw.
I know that.
Teferi 10. Okay. McFly with a gift sub to Musu. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll draw a card. Draw. Wow, it's all Dragon Hordes. Okay. I'll play a Dragon Sword. Play a Dragon Sword. Play a land. Stomp the shot. Oh, no! I guess we're fine. We use Dragon Horde mana. Oh, never trust a Rita tapping. Never, ever, ever. That is a very important rule. Never trust the tapping. Spitflame only can hit creatures, so we can't burn the Teferi. Auto-tapper is always an adventure. Maybe that's why they put it on Arena, to keep you on your toes. I mean, it might not be able to read our mind, but why would you leave up Blast Zone without the mana to activate it? It's more like reading the most basic of board states rather than my mind. Hey, what's up, Kazuto? How are you? Opponent going to tuck another Dragon Sword.
You need to take a time out.
And plays Kahira. And opponent passing. Well, draw a card. Play a Glory Bringer. Okay, sacking the Mind Stone. That looks pretty desperate. Do they hit the counter? Cycle Sensor. Still desperate. Resolves. We get the counters. Okay. Okay, things are shaping up. Glorybringer 2. Yes. Yes. Give us those counters. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yeah, I guess we'll get this back. Go to combat. Actually, I don't even think we need to exert. Attack Teferi. Attack Teferi? The glorious bra. Hey, what's up, Ultraviolet Tex? How are you? Yeah, both at Teferi. Illumination makes a 4/4. Well, good thing we put them both at Teferi. Well, opponent blocks, but we kill the Teferi.
This is hardly my worst.
Pass the turn. Whew! The Shark Typhoon is insane. Our opponents just get so many sharks. I mean, we've gone through almost every Teferi. That's 3 that we fought through. Oh, God. All right, another Shark Typhoon. I don't know how we get through 2 Shark Typhoons. I don't know if that's possible. Opponent gets in with a dork. Down to 10. We will. And let's draw cards first. Let's draw cards. Yeah, 2 Shark Typhoons is very not good. Terror of the Peaks. Play loves leaving up those colorless lands. 1, 2, 3. Alright, Terror of the Peaks. Play it. Why did you tap the Dragon Sword? Oh, and they drew it to a counter. Oh, no. Oh. Oh, that is almost certainly the death of us. I'll go to combat. Attack, exert. Kill a shark. Opponent. Oh, so close. I missed your sub. Oh, I'm so sorry. Leveryone, how are you? Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Anyone who, long-time YouTube follower, thank you for the dedication to Magic. Your content has been invaluable during the pandemic. No anchovies. Well, Leveryone, big apologies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Big soup cheer for you. So, opponent is going to block. Yeah. Well, now we have to spit flame the shark, dragon's egg, get a bunch of counters, get back the spit flame past the turd. Ooh, yeah, we got 4 Sarkids. We've used many of them. Sarkin's not very good at this point. The problem is, on one hand, I'm amazed that we've stayed alive this long with our opponent.
Let's slow this down.
Teferi 4. Yeah. Well, now we will scoop it up, I think. Ugh. Ugh. Wow, all 4 Teferis in the top half of the deck, essentially. Top 2/3 for sure. Ugh. Well, yeah. And now I don't think there's a way out with all the counters. We'll see. Opponent. Taps and untaps. We draw nothing. Well, we will remove a counter draw card. Glorybringer. That would be good in another universe. Remove a counter draw card. Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, I think they got us. Remove a counter draw card. Opponent in the tank. Oh, there's Terror. So slow, though. Too late for the Terror of the Peaks. If we had hit this earlier, it might have given us a shot. So we play Terror of the Peaks. Get a bunch of counters. How do I mute this person? The person who draws 4 fairies and then says nice constantly. Play a land. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, Blast Zone can't get rid of the sharks, unfortunately. If it could, oh, that'd be good. Yeah, there's too many sharks. Ugh. Ouch. Ugh. Well, okay. So, what can we bring in against blue-white Teferi? Ugh. Probably not a good matchup for our deck. We can bring in more treasure maps. We can bring in the 2 Chandras. Unfortunately, our opponent just has infinite Teferis and infinite counter spells. Love seeing blue control work. Have a list on Arena. Probably going to have to change it a bit. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if blue-white control is one of the better decks in the format post banning. Yeah, that was a very long game 1. You should have some Farika's Libation in the board. We don't have black mana, though. I mean, I guess we could go into another color if we need to answer enchantments, but... Yeah, Blast Zone going up to 6 is tough. It's not impossible, but it's asking a lot to get up to 6. That's a lot of mana. Grafdigger's Cage doesn't... Yeah. Grafdigger's Cage stops creatures from entering from the graveyard in library, but it doesn't do anything with an enchantment making tokens. Ugh, boy. Seems set up to get wrecked by counters. Alright. Alright. I saw the Zendikar teaser on Twitter. I didn't really get much from it, other than there was like a flower. Is there a good link to it outside of random Twitter posts? We could watch it. It's only like 30 seconds or something. I feel like we should know... We should get a full trailer at some point, I would think. Well, shock ya. Untap, play land. Bone Crusher Giant. And... Yeah, Ether Gust being a main deck card is definitely not encouraging, although I do think it's partly the lack of interaction in the format. Like, blue-white, they have good RAS, but they have pretty bad removal. Narset. Ugh. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we'll take a look at the trailer. I don't know if you'll be able to hear sound. For some reason, whenever we do that, people say they can never hear the sound. I'm very tempted to concede, but alright. We will play a Bone Crusher. Well, maybe Mono Red Dragons isn't where it's at. Don't actually think Gust is main deckable. Well, our opponent's playing, I believe, 4 in the main deck, because we got hit by 3 last game in game 1. Opponent, counter for days. Play land, go to combat. Tag our opponent. Play a Dragon's Egg, I guess. Pabs, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you. Well, I got a counter out of our opponent's hand. That's a win for Dragon's Egg. That's the best it's done in any format. Teferi. And we will scoop it up. Yeah, I mean, is that an early scoop? Sure. I just don't really feel like doing this for another hour. I'm sure we were like, I don't know, not literally drawing dead, but just not interesting. Alright, so, hey, thank you, Babs. I appreciate the kind words. Alright, let's look at the Zed trailer, and then we'll probably try Dragons again before we switch it up. I feel like, well, let's see the Zen trailer. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. I don't know if there's sound at all.
Born in a spark, forged by betrayal, tempered in silver and silence. I will fulfill my destiny. Zendikar will rise.
Huh? I mean, not a ton of information, but the art's pretty good. Yeah, no, it doesn't really say much of anything, but it does have cool art. Heligrove, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. I mean, it does seem very Zendikar-y, like old school Zendikar-y, which is cool. Yeah, I wonder if there's a full trailer. I think they confirmed no Eldrazi, thankfully. Really, I'm excited to return to Zendikar without Eldrazi. Not that I mind Eldrazi, I just don't really like Eldrazi being the focus of Zendikar. Pretty sure that was Nahiri. It sounded like Nahiri to me. But I guess technically we don't know. I wonder, what could the flower be? Do you think it's an actual card? If it is, I guess it's Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, our prediction that with Field of the Dead gone, everyone's going to play blue-white draw go seems to be true. Oy, which means we probably do not want to be playing mono-red, tap out for 7-drop dragons. James, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent plays land passes. Well, alright. Let's start getting things countered. Bone Crusher. Counter number 1. Opponent. I mean, we do have uncounterable Chandra in the board, but I don't think it's actually enough against what this deck is doing, especially if it's playing 4 main deck Ether Gus. It could be, yeah, it could be a random common like Kolnihar Expedition. It'd be sweet if it was a. It would be sweet if it was like a Mox or Black Lotus or something. I'm sad for the lack of Eldrazi because I think the design space of processors was really interesting. Okay.
Trust me. Let's skip.
Well, I mean, I guess we'll see. We could also... change up our deck to try to compete more with this deck. Oh, we're going to get censored and then concede. Well, 9 lands. We can't do anything but this. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Sure. Oh, blue-white control seems popular. Is Kolnihar a good card? It's been an okay card at points in the past. It's been played at points in the past. But overall, it is, I think, been replaced by other ramp spells. At its time, it was a very playable ramp card. I was going to say we could also, if this, it's just hard when you have the metagame shift. If we think that blue-white control is going to be the deck that we're playing every match, we would definitely change a lot of cards in our deck and at least our sideboard and maybe our main deck. Yeah, control decks definitely are going to be back on the menu, I think. Judging by gingerbread people's reaction, when they said trailer stuff was done way after the set was done. Oh, yeah, I don't really know the timing of it. Yeah, Soulseer could be fine. Being able to hit Planeswalkers is a nice upside. I'm a little surprised that... Well, I'm not surprised that blue-white control's around, but I was expecting a bit more variety, perhaps. Hey, what's up, Petro Milfus? How are you? Hello, hello. Any suggestions for budget historic deck? I haven't really built any budget historic decks. Probably like mono red or mono blue would be the place I would start most likely. Those ones, I guess it also depends on how cheap you're trying to keep it as far as wild card goes. Blind Dragon Sword. Opponent censors. Yeah. If control is back in the driver's seat, we might need to unban Veil of Summer in Historic. And Veil of Summer is pretty overpowered. But I would start playing different cards. There are some good uncounterable cards. Well, don't read too much into it. We've only played a couple of matches. And yes, those matches have been pretty boring and blue-white Drago control every time. But I wouldn't read too much into a 3-match sample size. It's very possible that that is not what the format looks like overall. 3 matches is just not a lot. Yeah, Allosaurus Shepherd only works for mono green decks essentially though. We're very close to mono green. Opponent cycles a sensor. Ugh, they're gonna play a Teferi, and then we're probably gonna concede again. Well, I mean, I guess we can also try to just make some changes to the deck if it's gonna be like this. Arch of Araska. Yeah, I don't think we need that at the moment. Untap. Treasure Map Scry. My name is Pyrometheus. Ah, well, I got you, Pyrometheus. Thank you for the pronunciation lesson. Yeah, we'll keep Dragon Sword. Flip the treasure map. Draw a card. Go to our main phase. Dragon Sword. About it. Thinking. Is Selesnya Counters a tier deck? I honestly have never... I mean, I think maybe once I've seen Selesnya Counters out of hundreds of matches, so I think it's a cool deck, but I definitely don't think it's top tier. Opponent. Pass it. I'll play a Dragon Sword. Whoa, we ran him out of counters. They had 4, but did not have number 5. Well, let's play another. I mean, we got Wrath Protection. If our opponent ever has, look out, the Dragon's Eggs are hatching. Get a counter. Pass the turn. They're not doing much right now, though. About it. Does Arena match people based on the cards in their deck? I thought I heard that somewhere. I believe that unranked matches do something like that, but ranked matches do not. All right, there's Teferi. Boo and hiss. Seth, what card can... Huntikar. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Why are cards on Card Kingdom so expensive compared to market other sites? Are cards on Card Kingdom more expensive than market other sites? Like, do you have a... Varix. Do you have like an example of what you're thinking of? I could look into it. I mean, I really don't know anything about Card Kingdom's prices. I thought normally I have thought that Card Kingdom tends to be pretty competitive or cheaper than a lot of other sites. Like Star City Games is traditionally the most expensive. And then yeah, I have found Star City to be the most expensive. And then after that, you have like Channel Fireball and Card Kingdom and stuff. Pass the turn. We're going to lose why not kick it there? Yeah, I mean, we could kick it. It gives up drawing cards. And I feel like drawing cards is better than a dragon in a matchup like this where our opponent's just infinite removal and Wrath. Like, I expect that things are going to not work out here. I guess I always feel like that against Teferi control decks. Alright, opponent going to blow up our treasure map. We will get a mountain. The donate link should walk you through it more or less. Alright, opponent draws with Teferi. Well, there's Chandra, which is probably our best sideboard card. Opponent untap some lands. Well, we untap. We go to combat. We attack Teferi. Opponent has Seal Away. Boy, Teferi's the worst. Play a Chandra. And we will scoop it up, move on to a better part of our life. Banefire's not very good when these decks are running 4 main deck Ether Gus. Well, either Dragon's are just bad, or it does not have a good matchup against Teferi Control. That is for certain. We can try this other Dragon deck. Holy Diva's Dragon deck. I don't know if it's any better in those scenarios. It looks pretty janky. So this Dragon deck, it's definitely spicy. I don't know. I don't know if it's I don't know. It's got a lot of one-ofs. It's got many one-ofs. Oh, you have a new one? It definitely looks spicy. Storm's Vault. The Artifact sub-theme. I really like Shiver Dragon. It looks really fun to play. I don't know if it would be better at, like, winning against mono Teferi control decks. Alright, so this deck, it appears to have a little bit of everything. So this is another build of dragons. We have dragons. We have some artifact synergies to go with Gadrak, which can maybe flip a Storm the Vault to make lots of mana. Shimmer Dragon can draw cards. Maybe we get a Curiosity and a Niv is another combo. So this is like a dragon, I don't even know. Commander Dragons. I think that's what it feels like to me. It feels like a Commander Dragon deck. We got lots of one-ofs. Let's try Commander Dragons. It looks like a Commander deck. I figured it out. It looks like a Commander deck. All right, please not Teferi control again. Nothing against Blue White Draw Go, but just every match in a row gets a little old after a while. Well, so far, I definitely agree. If we do something cool, who cares if we win or lose? So far, oh, this is hilarious. Well, I expect to see we might get a turn 1 concession here. When we play a land and play Grafdigger's Cage against Lurrus, does our opponent just scoop? Our commander, one of! It's winning already. It's already paying off. Lurrus Teferi. Please no. Please no. Land and Mindstone. Go. We have a new donation from Leverty Wonder. Thank you so much. Welcome to the stream, by the way. What charity, cause, or event would motivate you enough to shave your beard? And how much would you have to raise? Oh, $4 donation. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. Wow, that is a tough one. That is a super tough one. Oh. So I'm sure there is something that would make it happen. I'm sure there is. We're playing more dragons. This is, I would say, Commander Dragons, I've been calling it. Because it's got lots of fun of spice. Oh, the number would be big. It would be a big number. And what would the charity be? I don't know. I really like my beard. It would be very hard for me to actually give up my beard. But for a good enough cause and for enough money raised, it would have to, like, what did we raise last time we did that charity drive? I think we raised around like almost 25,000 over the course of a month. So it would have to be higher than that. I think you'd have to be looking at like, whoa, okay, Commander Dragons. That what of fun of Grafdigger's Cage. Getting our opponent out of here. It would have to be at least like 50. It would have to be like 50,000 we'd raise, probably. Something like that. Also, something with Vince would work. I could see that. Doing some sort of like team charity stream with Vince. And ending the beard war once and for all with one of us being shaved. I think 50 would be as low as I'd consider, probably. What would the charity be? I'd have to think on the charity, because if I'm gonna give up my beard, it's gotta be a really something I'm passionate about, a really good cause, I think. You can't just shave the beard on a what would you do? I was wondering this the other day. I did a little beard trim, and I was thinking, I wonder what Twitch would do if I just shaved it off and showed up for the stream. Like I would love to see the reaction. And I think it would be hilarious, but then I wouldn't have a beard. I know, I personally, I really like the beard. That would be the hard part, is I like how I look with a beard. So, losing that would be tough. Trim. Bring in all the rasp, bring in all the sweepers. Let's try it like that. Good enough. You would laugh so hard. What if I shave the beard, but then drew in a fake beard with a permanent marker? Would that be better or worse than just shaving? Oy! Alright, this is a curious hand. I think we will mulligan the curious hand. Alright, this isn't bad. We got the anger. Anger's good. Bear Snake for the 5th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Glad to see you feel bad. Please don't shave the beard. Well, I mean, I like the beard, so it would be hard for me to shave it. So you probably got nothing to worry about, at least for the time being. Is it dragons? It is. Is it Commander Dragons? What do you think about adding Sprite Dragon to this deck? I don't think it would be, like, especially good, because we don't have that many spells, but as a one-of, I mean, we're playing Commander. Commander's all about self-expression. So, I mean, if you really love Sprite Dragon, I would say go for it. Opponent didn't know anything too relevant. Saving up the 50k? Oh no! Oh no! Please don't take it seriously. I like my beard. Oh, Yeah, let's just do this. Anger the gods, out of here, dorks. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land and... Whoa! Main phase draws. Okay. Sulfur Falls. I mean, isn't this a commander hand? Isn't this the commanderiest hand you've ever seen? I swear, this is a commander hand. How can we get this Shimmer Dragon down? Let's just start scrying with Treasure Map. We can't do anything with Gadrak. Storm the Vault doesn't do anything without creatures. So this has gotta be the best choice. Alright, opponent's gonna get their Lurus. Well, Treasure Map, scry. Sweltering Suns. Ugh, bottom for now. Untap. Treasure Map. Scry. We will take a Grafdigger's Cage. Or a land. Oh, Niv. Niv to the bottom for now. It would be sweet to pull off the Niv Curiosity combo. Alright, main phase. Mounted. Four more artifacts. Alright. Storm the Vault. keep adding commander cards to the pile. Yeah, we got some Niv combos. I mean, I told you, it's a commander deck. No! We needed that. Oh, opponent. Oh, no! Oh, this is why you don't play Storm the Vaults. Opponent passes. We draw a Mind Stone. Okay, we'll play the Mind Stone. Avian for the 4th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Yeah, this deck is pretty popular. So far, we've played this deck twice, and we've played this deck twice, and we've played Teferi Control twice. So they seem to be the early winners. Smart Trivia for the 6th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent running out their stuff. Passes. Well, we will start shimmering. Pass the turn. Young Pyromancer. From the graveyard, and a fame, and a innocent blood. Oh, the combos! All right, it's us, Sarkin. Hey, what's up, King of Carrot Flowers? How are you? I love Storm of the Vault. It was my pre-release card. I made it flip. That is almost exactly my experience with. Oh my god! All right, wow. All right, opponent is going off over there. That is almost exactly my experience. I love the card, and I made it flip once. that is such a perfect description of Storm the Vault. Like, dead on. I love the card. I made it flip once. But when it happens, it's so sweet. You get a Tolarian Academy. A better Tolarian Academy. I remember when this was spoiled, I thought it was going to be busted. I mean, it's a Tolarian Academy. Sure, I mean, yeah, you need 5 artifacts and all that stuff, but it's a Tolarian Academy. I was so hyped. And then, nope. And then it flipped once. And that one time it flipped, I think it was Everything I Dreamed. I think we really just want a Graph Digger's Cage. I think that is what we want most of all. Shimmer Dragon. All of our big creatures that just die to Innocent Blood are a little awkward. I guess maybe we go down the Storm the Vault and go up like Glory Bringers and Chandras? Go down a Shimmer Dragon. I do kind of like Tezzeret. Tezzeret makes tokens we can sacrifice. And maybe we go one Chandra in the Spirit of Commander. And a... Alright, go down to Mindstone. Let's try it like that. Never scry down a Sweltering Suns this deck again. Yeah, I mean, I guess, although Sweltering Suns doesn't really do a whole lot with lures around. Like, we can sweep the board, but then they're just going to recast it all, so it's not that helpful, really. Well, Graph Digger's Cage. Graph Digger's Cage is very helpful, and we have 2 of them. Shake and Bake! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, opponent. Can you beat 2 Graph Digger's Cages? Thoughtseize away, my friend. Thoughtseize away. We are going to need to draw lands one of these years. Takes a treasure map. Opponent passes. Well, that's a land. Alright, pass the turn. Well, I don't know how our opponent beats this. I don't know how they ever do it. Young Pyromancer, sure. And Archfiend's Vessel. Yeah. Well, crack this. Grab a island. Yeah. Out of here, creatures. Pass the turn. Another vessel. Well, play Gadrak. Bonus exit, draw some cards. We get a treasure. Okay, that's good. Getting towards our Chandra. Yeah, I would love to. Wow, main phase draw. We need one more artifact to it. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Okay, that works. That gets us enough artifacts. Pirate's Pillage. Discard Glorybringer. Turn on Gadrak. Okay. Gadrak Beatdowns. Gadrak Aggro. Down to 9. Okay. It's working. It's working. It's working. Found it. Opponent's going to need a bunch of Abrades. Takes the Chandra down to 7. Do you have the Edict effect, opponent? Abrades the Grafdigger's Cage. Exiles the Graveyard. Oh, yeah, we can't attack now. Ugh, alright. Well, opponent's fighting the good fight. They really are. Opponent gonna get their Luris. Plays a land. Plays a Luris. Well, we will crack. Grab a mountain. Opponent passes. Treasure map. That's a good draw. Go to combat. Hit ya. Down to 2. Swelter. Away. Your Luris. Give us that sweet, sweet treasure. Play the land. Yes. Yes, Commander Dragons. Oh, I might not be able to flip and storm the vault, but Gadrak Beatdowns. Oh, nice. Play. I do love how Arena rubs it in. That is probably my favorite part. Whenever you have something like Grafdigger's Cage, and it does that that very bright, like, oh no, you messed up. You shouldn't have done that. Blink, blink, blink. Wow, Commander Dragons. That actually worked. That felt really well. Discord, welcome to the Fishbowl for the second month. Big soup cheer for you. What is your favorite tribe in all of Magic? It might be cats at this point. Even though, in real life, I'm not a cat fan, I always have fun when we play cat decks. And I don't, like, what other tribal decks? I feel like I don't play that many tribal decks. But I think Cats is the one that I've played the most and enjoyed the most. And a reminder, but Zubera. Yeah, Zubera is probably, yeah, it's probably Zubera. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking about Zubera. We really need more Zubera. A quick reminder that the sponsor of our stream this afternoon is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, you get them at cardkingdom.com. Yeah, so Ninjas is, I guess they're one of my favorite tribes, although I don't usually play them tribally. Like, I like the mechanics. Well, I guess some of the Modern Horizon stuff have a little bit of tribal synergy. But I just like the ninjutsu mechanic. Zubera are really funny. We just need more of them. That's always the problem with Zubera, is there's just not many of them. Not enough of them. But we've had some good Zubera games. Like Zubera aristocrats, basically. Like reanimation and sacrifice stuff. Yeah, we could definitely use, maybe we'll just return to Kamigawa. Return to Kamigawa, we get more ninjas, presumably, or at least hopefully ninjutsu. Like, I don't especially care what the creature type is, I just think the ninjutsu mechanic is amazing. So, does Sorcerer Spyglass do anything? Not really. Well, we will play it. You know what? Let's try this. We'll see if our opponent knows how mana abilities work. We'll see. Maybe our opponent doesn't realize that they can activate it. I don't really like this. I don't really like the Amonkhet battlefield, honestly. It's a little too much. A little too over the top for me. I mean, yes, we know it doesn't work. The question is, does our opponent know? And it does say it can't activate in pretty big letters. So hopefully, maybe we get the arena. Oh! We tried. We tried so hard. Now all of our opponent's ninjas have haste. Ugh. Or goblins, rather.
I don't need this.
Well, discard Raykuseth. Draw a land. You literally just click on it to... Oh, no. Craig, we need a sweeper. We need a sweeper. I feel like we're pretty prepared for this deck. This hand isn't, but in general, we have Grafdigger's Cages. We get a million sweepers. That's not a sweeper. All right, Gadrak. Steam Vents. Go. We're not dead quite yet, on board at least. Is Secret Lair fetch lands a good buy at 220? That seems reasonable. Where was I at Command Fest? I was not Command Festing. I haven't tried. Wow, so many goblins. How has it been playing Commander Online? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, I'll block you. Well, we got to draw the sweeper this turn. That is the whole game. Mind Stone. Play it, crack it. All right, yep. Well, never found the sweeper. Do you know of other cycles like the Shrines? I don't think there's anything exactly like the Shrines. There was like the Cartouche cycle where you can, like, when you play a Cartouche, you get to pick up the other enchantments. So there's been things sort of similar. I can't think of any other enchantment cycle, though. They're like slivers are kind of like shrines, but they're not enchantments. But I can't think of any other, like, enchantment cycle that all powers up each other. Is there? Does such a thing exist? Oh, yeah, let me see your Kinnan list, Mr. Ride. That sounds sweet. So, Anger's in, Storm's Wrath in, Grafdigger's Cage in, Go Down, Shimmer Dragon, Drakuseth, Perforos, Mox Amber, Pact of Negation, Sorcerer's Spyglass, and Storm the Vault. Run like that. Tuned in, yeah, bad timing. Bad timing with the tuning in. Let me see, Mr. Wired. Yeah, Shrine Sondin, same thing, essentially. Well, can't keep that. Alright, this we can keep. 2 sweepers and a Grafdigger's Cage is actually pretty good. How good is a gate deck in Pioneer now? I have not tried playing gates since the most recent round of bannings. Hey, see you Swing for Zero. Have a wonderful afternoon. Fable Passage, go. Well, Grafdigger's Cage goes a long way. What are you confused by? Toby named. Instigator. Kinnan Hoof. That looks sweet. Well, playing the land, pass the turn. Yeah, Kinnan hitting Crater Hoof seems pretty scary. All right, there's a Chieftain. Sure. I mean, we got the sweeper, though, so this isn't the end of the world. We take 6 down to 12. We untap. Land. Crack it. Mountain. Grab a mountain. And anger you. Field ban today, bless the magic gods. Yeah, that was a very good decision. It basically had to happen. Yeah, it was just field. Well, kill Kranko. Land Grafdigger's Cage. We're 1 land away from Niv, and then we could draw our Curiosity and combo off. Goodfella Gaming with the first time sub. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, what's up, MTG Oracle? Hey, Seth, it's Blue once again. I caught the stream last time and managed to get here today as well. Had a question for you I thought about a little bit ago. When you build budget decks in Historic, do you pay attention to the paper price or just wildcard needs? Because I feel like the heavy encouragement for everyone to craft 4 Thoughtseizes is, do you think you will be including it in future Historic budget decks? Ew. So, I haven't actually done a Historic budget Magic yet, but when I do, it'll be based purely on wildcard prices. So, as long as the total number of rares was low enough, then as long as the total number of rares is low enough, then we'd be eligible to play Thoughtseize. Manaboop! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. First time sub, big scoops here for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ponic, great goes. So I think we just Magma Quake and then untap and... Oh my God. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Whoa, this got me by surprise. I was not expecting this. Oh, we're going to lose to this. Okay. Yikes. Yeah, Goblin Gift was a deck in Standard for a minute. Opponent goes to combat. Yeah, I mean... Ugh, alright, yeah. Down to 6. Oh, we even drew the Curiosity! Alright, pass the turn. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, Grafdigger's Cage doesn't care about it. Yeah, the Goblin God Pharaoh's Gift deck can actually be pretty good. I wonder if you'd... hey, Seth, wonder if you ever played Pauper EDH. Just heard about it yesterday. Looks like so much fun. So, we played one game of Pauper EDH on Commander Clash a long time ago. If we play Niv, we just die, unfortunately, to a bunch of goblins and God Pharaoh's Gift. So I think we need to Wrath with Magma Quake after they God Pharaoh's Gift for the turn. Then untap. Oh, no. Well, I guess that's fine. Then untap and play Niv. And then hope that... Niv and Curiosity can win us the game. Well, alright. Sweep the board. Niv. Pass the turn. Oh, could it be enough? Psychologist! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you for the 47th month. That is insane. Closing it on 4 years. Yeah, my experience in that one match was... It was very difficult to close out games. So... Because the removal and counters are very good. You get counter spells and Doom Blades and just like really good counters and removal. But you do not get... Oh my goodness. Cranko number 4 for the win. Oh? Okay, so... Curiosity on Niv. Combo to steal the win. Storm's Wrath, Niv. And, oh, you don't get to see it, but Curiosity, whenever the enchanted creature deals damage, you get to draw a card. Niv, whenever you draw a card, it pings for damage. So you get this draw card ping, draw card ping, draw card ping, all the way to our opponent's dead. Commander Dragons picking up the win again, and now we are bringing in a Braid. I wonder, are they not Muxusing? Do you think they're just straight up not playing Muxus? Huh. The Godpharaoh's Gift threw me and almost got me there. Almost got us there. We have a new donation from Jimin, $5 donation. Hey Seth, I'm a returning player coming back from 3 or 4 year gap in the summer of Eldrazi. In your opinion, is Modern in a good spot? There's been a lot of new formats cropping up like Historic and Pioneer, and I want to avoid the Eldrazi feeling. So, Modern is in a much better spot, and thank you so much, Jimin, for the donation. Modern is in a much better spot than it was during Eldrazi Winter, for sure. And it's in a much better spot than it was even a few months ago. There was a round of bannings the end of last year that got rid of like Mox Opal and did improve the format a lot. Although, as you can see, if you look at the format staples of Modern, in Modern right now, the big card is Uro. Uro, Titan Nature's Wrath, is kind of the card of magic right now, honestly. The good news is, Uro kind of lends itself to pretty long, somewhat fairish games of like cryptic commands and like grindy mid-ranger control matchups. So the format is much slower than it's ever been, or it's been in a long time at least. Although you will play against Uro a lot, so definitely keep that in mind. Like Uro is a thing. We gotta cut cards. Uro is a thing that that you will run into. Oh no, 10 seconds. 6 seconds. Oh no. Ah! At the buzzer! I did spoil Uro. And I think I said that I thought, someone mentioned this to me the other day. I said that I thought it could be the best card in Standard, or at least one of them, but I definitely underestimated its power in Modern. In Modern, I think I said, oh, it might see play or something like that. But yeah, I definitely expected it to be really good in Standard. Well, yeah, I don't know. I kept in the Grafdigger's cages. I'm still worried about Muxus. Like, I guess we don't know for sure if our opponent's playing Muxus or not, but it feels very risky to cut the Grafdigger's cages and then get got by Muxus. If you spoiled Uro, how could you possibly have a negative opinion of the card? It doesn't make sense. Oh, I mean, it's still busted. It was sweet to be able to spoil such a good card, but boy, it is a broken one. Well, tap land go. Opponent, land, and Instigator. Sure. And Instigator. Yeah. Well, play Mind Stone. Play Gadrak. Pass the turn. Oh, we could use one more sweeper. One more sweeper. Yeah, we would have to shock ourselves to play the Mind Stone. Well, alright. And that's the game. Yeah, alright. Well, honestly, I guess that is my fault. We could have played Grafdigger's Cage. Our opponent had 4 mana, and we hadn't seen Muxus, so I didn't think we were in danger of getting hit by Muxus this turn. I thought we could afford to get down a blocker and then next turn Grafdigger's Cage, but Phyrexian Tower and Muxus is the way that our opponent could do it. I mean, is it a pun? I actually don't know if that's a pun. I kind of lean towards it not being a pun, but it obviously didn't work out. But at the time, I actually think, why'd we concede? Oh, we were taking like 100,000 damage. I actually don't think it's a pun. Like, it's a line that didn't work out, but based on the information we had, 4 lands, not having seen Muxus through the entire league, our opponent would have to have exactly Phyrexian Tower into exactly Muxus that we weren't even sure was in our opponent's deck after seeing Godpharaoh's Gift. So I think it's more that it just didn't work out than actually being a pun. Let's play the Temple. Scry to the bottom. We weren't dead. Oh, I feel like well, maybe we weren't dead. Get to Lava Runner. Alright, well, I guess Mind Stone. And might as well Grafdigger's Cage. All of our hate cards are a little swingy. I've had this Black-White Soul Sisters deck with a token sub-theme I feel could work. What do you think? Ooh, let me take a look, Liar. Well, alright, Sorcerer Spyglass. I mean, we have the Niv Curiosity combo, but we don't have much time. Well, alright, pass the turn. Black-White Soul Sisters. Opponent shocks her face, untaps. Plays a land from hand, plays a Soul Scar Mage. Hits us down to 15. Well, we will Mind Stone. So I think we Mind Stone and Sweltering Suns, and then we pray really hard for a land to get down Niv and Curiosity. Black-White Soul Sisters looks fun. I mean, Veto definitely seems like a big addition to decks like that. Alright, there's a Bone Crusher. Down to 13. Opponent, land, and Hazaret, and we're down to 8. And we don't draw land. Ugh. Yeah.
We begin. Madness. What madness?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, Hazaret's very strong. Opponent, get to Lava Rudder. I mean, we have 2 Mind Stones, so we're only 1 mana short. But we are super dead. Opponent gets it. It's us down to 1. And cast Bone Crusher. And there's not a card in our deck that does anything. Alright. Desi J! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Ay. Why anything in this deck? I call it Commander Dragons. It's got a lot of cards that are definitely super fun, but hard to understand. It's got a lot of one of fun ofs, I would say. So opponents on mono red. Is there actually a way we can? Maybe after this game, maybe we'll try one of the other decks, which are pretty janky in their own right. All right. So cut you. We have a lot of these one-of artifacts that can be good in specific matchups, but are not necessarily good overall. Like, they're very hit or miss. I think, like, Shimmer Dragon is a way to potentially make them more relevant, or make them do something in more matchups, I guess I should say. But yeah. in general, bringing the angers. Ooh. Well, alright. Sure, run it like that. Friendly reminder, Mind Stone doesn't help with Niv. Also must have missed when I got a gift sub, but I'm glad I've been here for over a year. What? Oh, you gifted a sub? I'm sorry, Paps. Wait, did I actually miss, did I miss your gift sub? When did you get a gift sub? Well, Paps, welcome to the fishbowl. My apologies. I don't even see it listed in, I don't even see it listed anywhere, but my apologies for sure if I missed your sub. Welcome back to the fishbowl. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, you are right. Niv, the Mind Stones would not help us with Niv there. That is a good point. Now, land go. Oh, Jim got trade spammed. That's no fun. It's kind of a shame that that's a thing that you can actually do. Soulscar Mage. Now, Plant Land. Dragon Sword. I mean, when we draw the right one-ofs in the right matchup, I think that could actually could do some powerful things. But it's just pretty inconsistent. The match we won with the Niv combo. Did I see your Blue-White Wizards combo list? I think so. Did you email it to me? I missed it. Oh, you missed when it got gift subbed. I see, Paps. Oh, yeah, that might have been... Oh, that was earlier this stream, maybe, in the beginning? Perhaps? Well, play Gadrak on defense. Get a counter. Draw a card. Land, please? No. Well, Sweltering Suns is okay. Pass the turn. Opponent plays a land. Goes attacking. No blocks. Down 2. Oh, thank you, Spike's Cafe. Down to 11. Oh, dear. Down to 9. Whoa! Ay. Yo! All right. Opponent had all the bird spells. Well, all right. Let's try one of these other janky decks for the last part of the stream. So what do we learn about dragons? I don't think either of the dragons decks actually were very good. We tried... Is it Commander Dragons, which... I mean, we did pull off the Nif combo once, which was cool. So that was sweet, but... it's got a lot of one-ofs that are only good in some matchups, which was a little bit problematic. Mono red dragons, I don't know. I still like the idea of a big red deck, but we played against... I wish we had played different matchups. We played against Drago Teferi Control most of the time, and that is not the matchup for Lathleses and Dracuses to really shine. So, but dragons, let's try... what do you want to try, Jet? Would you rather try the Lose the Game Jeskai deck or the Dagger Burn deck, which both are incredibly janky viewer-submitted decks? Storm the Vault needs to flip. Oh, the one time is not per stream. That's like the once in your lifetime you get it to flip. It'll happen exactly once in your life. Have I tried Rakdos Pyromancer? I have not. For the most part, we don't usually play too many of the like top tier decks, but it could be. I mean, it could be fine to try. All right, we try the Dagger Bird deck. So this is what our goal is: not to have a good record. Our goal is to do something sweet with it before the stream ends. So we have an hour or so to pull off a sweet Dagger Bird kill. So the idea of this deck, this is built on a old deck that we played. We're missing Panharmonicon. That is one of the big things we're missing, which we'll see if it works without it. But the idea is you use Dagger, Dousing Dagger, and also Clickbait Troll. to give your opponent tokens. Those tokens, when they come into play, drain with Rampaging Ferocidon, drain with Trespasser's Curse. So your opponent's taking damage when they come into play, and then hopefully you can use Blood Artists, Massacre Worms to kill them, and then drain your opponent more, and that's how you actually win the game. So that's the idea. Panharmonicon, I think, might be essential. We'll see how it works without Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon doubles up the tokens from the Dowsing Dagger and Clickbait, and doubles up all the damage from Ferocidon's and Trespassers' curses, so you can win the game actually really quickly. We'll see, without Panharmonicon, which they really need to put out Arita, but without Panharmonicon, we do have Massacre Worm, which is pretty powerful. That can steal some wins, so maybe it can work without it. Otherwise, Thoughtseize, Shocks, Lightning Strikes to stay alive, couple of Grim Lavamancers, Grafdigger's Cages, some discard in the sideboard, Necromantia for combo, Phyrexian Arita. Pretty straightforward. So let's give it a try and see. Try it with Yarok. We could try it with Yarok if we needed to. Yarok's a little more expensive and a little more deadly and in 2 different colors. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll work anyway. Hey, what's up, Psycho Magi? How are you? 2 Towers feels a little greedy with very little fodder. This deck might have stolen some wins against Field of the Dead. Yeah, Massacre Worm is good against Field of the Dead. This is Daggerbird, Dowsing Daggerbird. Hey Seth, I'm a new player, just over a month, only played Standard and a little Limited. Do you have any specific advice for how to improve beyond Playmore? Ooh. We can keep this. So, how to improve? I mean, I think watching good players play and actually like thinking about that, how they play, like the Hall of Fame and like LSVs and people like that. I think you can learn a lot from some of the best players in the world. Just learning about how they think things through. So I think that's something you can do. There's some like classic articles, like Magic Theory articles, like Who's the Beatdown? And I'll have to look it up. I think there's an article that lists a bunch of the like most classic articles. If anyone actually knows where that is, let me know. But there's like a reading list of some of the best theory articles that can be very helpful. And playing more does also help. Like that is also good advice to just play more. Well, get in, hit ya. Is it even worth daggering? It's only 2 damage at the moment. Yeah, pass the turn. I think we wait. Yeah, opponent seems to be Maze's ending. Or they might just be a ramp deck. Escape to the Wilds. I still think ramp is probably good in this format. Opponent plays a land. Oh, plays a land. Oh, more lands! So many lands will hit ya. Down to 12. Castle Lockwain. Dowsing Dagger. Drain ya. Oh, see, if we had Panharmonicon, we would... If we had Panharmonicon, I think this would be lethal. Because each of these would trigger twice. So we'd give our opponent 8 plants. That would trigger Rampaging Ferocidon twice. So that would be 16 damage. But as it is, it was 4 damage, which is still something, I guess. Ugh, we're gonna get Maze's End for sure. That's not good. How often do you play Legacy? Because I feel like you enjoy Legacy Ninjas. I played a few weeks ago, ended up drawing so many cards between cantrips to ninjas that I was just having so much fun. I do like Legacy, but I don't get a chance to play it as much as I'd like. La Play-Doh for the 40th month. It has been a long time, indeed. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Clagbridge Troll, go to combat. Opponent. Sacks it. We draw more land somehow. Well, pass the turn. Yarok is so tough on the mana. I mean, I guess we could do it. I don't know. Ugh, it would help with the combo. The problem is Opponent's going to draw a ridiculous amount of cards. The problem is, Yarok dies easily, and boy, it's going to be a lot to make the mana even kind of work. Ilharg. Ooh, opponent. Circuitous Root. The night has arrived. Yeah, playing more Legacy would be fun, though, because I always have a blast whenever I get to play Legacy. Opponent. Draws, 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 draws. And land, Maze's End. Go to combat. Ooh, boy, another land. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Play a land. Spend infinite life. Draw a card. Equip. Pass the turn. Oh, so many lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 out of 16 is a lot. Do you miss Faithless Looting? I'm still getting over the loss in Mardu Pyromancer. Opponent. Gates Ablaze. Kills our stuff. Maze's End. Sure. Yeah, our opponent's just going to get the Maze's End win here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they win next turn? And they draw a bunch of cards? Yeah. Ooh. I don't know what we can draw that gets us out of this. I think this deck probably has the best shot of winning against other creature decks, not against control decks like this. Because then we can potentially incidentally get some damage off of our cards. Also, the 8/8 with haste, though, doesn't actually... It gives our opponent tokens that they can sacrifice to tap it down, so... It's an 8/8 with haste that doesn't actually get to attack. So it's not actually an out, unfortunately. We did draw the 8/8 with haste. Well, this will be a good example. So we get Clag Bridge. It seems great. It's an 8/8 with haste. Our opponent's an 8, unfortunately. We donate a bunch of tokens. They sack them. They tap it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so that is Maze's End. Yep. But we need the tokens to live so we can Massacre Worm them. If we don't get to kill them with Massacre Worm, it's very unlikely that that we will be able to... yeah, it's fine. It's very unlikely we'll have enough damage to be able to 20 our opponent with the Dagger Burn plan. So we actually need the tokens to stay alive. Xeris with the gift sub from Dead Pirate Jogo. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. You know, we're going to keep this. Last game we drew 1,000,000 lands. This game we only need to draw like 2 and we're good. Or even 1 and we can cast 6 of the cards in our hand. That's not a land. Oh, Magic Gods, you owe us. You owe us for all the lands we drew last game, Magic Gods. Hey, welcome back, Thick Croissant. How are you? Opponent. Ramping. Alright, we do draw land, so that's good. We will play Brain Maggot. Ugh. Boy, that's a really good hand. That's a really good hand. So opponent's got... Yeah, opponent's got it all. All the card draw. This is going to be tough. This is going to be super tough. Hey, what's up, Zelzong? How are you? Guild Summit for our opponent. And a land and draws a card. Yeah, too many cards being drawn. Well, we will play a land. We will play Rampaging Ferocidon. Hit ya. Down to 17. Oh, I'm still sad that they took Panharmonicon off Arena. Oh, no. What a good draw. Gates Ablaze. And a Plaza to gain a bunch of life. Well, Phyrexian Arena. Tabland, go. Hey, awesome, Alchemist. Good to see ya. Welcome to the stream. Do you think a control deck centered around Niv and Curiosity combo could work in Historic? I mean, we played the Commander Dragon deck a minute ago, which did have the Niv Curiosity combo, and we did win a game with it. So I think you can. I think you can definitely win a game with it against the odd style. As far as like being a deck that you like rank up with or something, I would be surprised if that was. I would be surprised if that was the case. I don't think you're gonna, rank up and hit Mythic or anything. But I think you can win a game with it now and then, maybe. We are playing this ultra janky. We're trying to get a win with this ultra janky Panharmonicon free, unfortunately, Dagger burn deck. Ugh. Opponent just got... Man, ramp is so good in this day and age. So we will... Play a Blood Artist. Pass the turn. Yeah, I feel like... Oh boy, just got the hang of your deck. It's an awesome idea. Yeah, the idea is definitely super fun. And it can be very good if you have all the pieces. Well, like, better than you would think if you have all the pieces. Ugin. Alright, well, we will scoop it up. Oh. Alright, let's try to... is there any way of making Yarok work in the deck? Probably not. Ugh. If only. We need Kaladesh Remastered. That's what we really need. We need Kaladesh Remastered so we can have Panharmonicon. I'm determined to tune the EDH Beard Tribal list I sent you a while ago. Ooh, awesome. I read the reserve list article. I was wondering, what do you think would happen if Wizards announced they will repick cards from the reserve list, but 2, 3, 4, 5 years from now? I mean, I think that we'd start to see prices of cards going down earlier than that. I think, need a Mox Amber Band? What is Mox Amber broken in? Have you tried Liliana Tribal? I believe that we've played Liliana Tribal in Modern. I feel like we've played almost every Planeswalker. Oh no! Back to the land plan, which our deck has become known for. Pass the turn. Not sure if we talked about this on stream, but how will the cards missing from Amonkhet Remastered be added to Arena? That's a good question. I don't think we know the answer to that. My guess would be that the answer is some never will, and then hopefully some of them will be through like master sets and so forth. Huh. Grim Lavamancer is pretty good against this. Yes. That Thieves Guild Enforcer pretty much just killed itself. Just got back from picking up the dryer. How did Dragons go? We won a couple games. But as far as being like good, nah. Not super good. Well, Shock Robber. So opponent seems like they're playing rogues. Alright. Mountain and Ferocidon. Pass the turn. And then Clackbridge. Okay. Okay, it might be coming. It might be coming together. Then how would they be added to Pioneer? That is also a good question. And I still really, I don't know. My fear is that not all the cards will be on there. We saw that with Magic Online for a while. They had sort of like half formats where they didn't have all the cards and you just played with what you used. I think it really, or what was available. So I think it really depends on the card. Oh no. It really depends on the cards in specific. Like, Well, we'll keep clickbait. Hit our opponent. Play a Blood Artist. Go attacking. Opponent down to 11. Pass the turn. So I think there's a chance that we have like part of Pioneer, but not all of Pioneer. Or the most playable cards from Pioneer will be available, but we'll be missing like some of the cards around the fringes. And then maybe, hopefully, eventually they get filled in with like master sets and so forth. Oh, that's awkward timing. Well, hit our opponent. Oh, that would have been so good last turn. Instead, we're forced to discard our clickbait. Opponent, Tid Street Dodger. Down to 6. Attacks. With everything. Well, yeah, shoot ya. Down to 4. Feeling like a win. Feeling like a win. Yeah, that is a little cheaty. Stonecoil is definitely not a rogue. We dropped to 5. But taking on the rogues, sort of. Without any spectacular shenanigans, though. JBD for the 3rd month. Hey, Seth, the MD on Twitter, but have you heard anything else about getting 1 wild card after the Field of the Dead ban? I crafted 3 for Historic, but only got 1 wild card today. Ooh, I have not heard anything about that. I don't know. I wonder, have we had a card that was banned in Standard and then, like, what does the pattern look like? So we had Field of the Dead. We have a new donation from Doug Did Wildfire. Back when Lathless first got into Standard, I built a mono red Dragon Death deck, Lathless and Demanding Dragon, plus Panharmonicon makes people scoop. Yeah, that sounds super sweet. Throw some Mirror March into the mix, and you got a stew cooking. Yeah, that sounds super cool. Thank you so much for the donation, Doug. So I wonder if it was because of it being banned in Standard. So they reimbursed everyone for Standard, but you got to keep the cards, obviously. So you played them in Historic, and then they banned them again. Like, I'm kind of curious, because I think, like, I had them from Standard. So I assume that would mean I spent 4 wild cards on Field of the Dead, and they would have reimbursed me 8 so far if I got 4 today, which I actually didn't pay much attention to how many they actually gave me. I guess I just assumed it would be 4. But that is making it a little bit complicated. It was suspended in Historic, but so far suspensions haven't actually done anything as far as wild cards. Wizards hasn't given people wild cards when a card is suspended. So pretty much, that's one of the things people have disliked about suspensions is that it's a way that cards get banned, but they aren't banned, but you don't get compensated for them until they are officially banned. So the card's unplayable for X amount of time, but you still haven't got your wild card back yet, which personally I think that's an okay trade-off. Like, I think it's still worth it, but that is a drawback. But that would be my guess, because I don't think I got any wild cards today, and my guess is that if I asked Wizards or checked into it, I would guess the answer would be that they already gave me 4 wild cards when they banned them in Standard. So they already essentially like paid me off for those cards, and they're not going to ever give me more than 4, which is what I put in. Although, like, technically, if Wizards wanted to, they could be generous and reimburse everyone. Like, they make a lot of money off Arena. it would not be a huge deal, I don't think, to be a little bit generous with wild cards, but I got 4 wild cards but didn't have any fields before I got banned in standard. Yeah, that would make sense. Opponent hits us down to 10. Oh, play a swamp. Blood Artist. Pass the turn. Opponent. Well, lightning strike it. Drain you. Oh, it's close. It's close. It's close. Put her down to 19. Add. We go to 10. Come on, lands. Lands for clickbait into Massacre Worm is what we need. Demonic Embrace returns. Oh, that's not a land. That's not a land at all. Okay. Opponent hits us. Down to 6. And a blackguard. Okay, land. Clickbait. Give you some dorks. Drain you. Oh, we got a chance. Opponent. Are we sacking? Or are you taking the beats? You can see the synergy of the deck. Like, our opponent sacks, they take Blood Artist damage. Oh, they let it go. Well, we'll get in, hit you. Takes 8 down to 4. Oh, it's happening. The Dagger Bird is happening. It's actually happening. Opponent hits us. Yeah. Down to 5. That's fine. And, oh, come on, land. Opponent down to 3. I guess we have him either way, but I want to see the massacre. Well, all right. Clickbait number 2. Trespasser's Curse on the battlefield, and that is the Dagger Bird. It actually worked without the Panharmonicon. We burned them right out of the game. Oh, that was a good one. That actually felt super sweet. Okay, so it can work in the right matchups. Well, let me see, Kazumi. Check out my Mono Blue Mill deck. Oh, no. Mono Blue Mill. I think Mono Blue Mill might be the worst deck I've ever played. If you go back in the history of YouTube, I'm pretty sure Mono Blue was the #1 worst deck in the history of the YouTube channel. But that was in Modern, so that would, no offense to your deck. Mill me a draw spell. I do really love Teferi's Tutelage. That looks sweet. I haven't tried, we played the Is It build. I haven't tried a Mono Blue build, but Mono Blue looks decent. You got good card draw. You get some Ichthyomorphosis style removal. Yeah, that looks sweet and pretty budget friendly as well. What do you think about this idea for Commander Clash episode? All decks are themed around a certain part of the body, which needs to be featured in the art of all the cards. Ew. That's very interesting. I don't know how practical it is. Oh, here's a good question for you, chat. Commander players out there. So let's say, hypothetically, that I had to build a deck around a cartoon. So originally it was yeah, head would be the easy one. Originally the idea was anime, but I don't really understand anime. So it was brought into cartoon to to make up for my lack of knowledge about animes. So what would be the best cartoon to make a commander deck around? Well, go to combat, hit ya. Opponent down to 14, play a land, Trespasser's Curse. You. Tom and Jerry, all the hijinks, South Park. BoJack was the one that was on my list. I was thinking about trying to do a BoJack deck. My Little Pony. I wonder, how about Bob's Burgers? Can you do Bob's Burgers? Thundercats. BoJack is appealing to me. I would like to do a BoJack deck, but I feel like a BoJack deck Some parts of it are kind of easy, but then other parts I think would be kind of hard. Opponent has an Ashiok. Okay.
Listen to my whispers.
Well,
Sing no.
kill Ashiok.
I will haunt your dreams.
Exile Ferocidon. Untap. Clickbait. Drain you. Down to 11. About it. Sacks. Gets drained. Massacre Worm. Drained you down to 10. The synergies are adding up. Avatar: The Last Airbender. That's probably, wow, all the frantic inventories. Mystical Sanctuary for another frantic inventory. No. About it. Discards a card. Oh, play Blood Artist. Go to combat. Well, Dowsing Dagger. Drain you. Pass the turn. Frantic Inventory again. I guess that's a cool synergy. I hate Mystic Sanctuary, but I guess it's a cool synergy. Oh, we need a land. We need a land. A land for the win and a half. Opponent. Come on, deck. Let this be an untapped land. Let this be an untapped land. Come on. Grim Lavamancer. That's not an untapped land. Well, pass the turn. Is Kata gonna flip? Oh, so close. Thought erasure to take our Massacre Worm. Oh, the magic gods have betrayed us at the worst possible time. Oh, you're right. Huh. Yeah, you're right. We actually could have cast it. Well, that's my fault. I guess it's not the magic gods that betrayed us. Does not, yeah. Does not seem like a deck that would be playing Phyrexian Tower, but it is. Mystical Dispute. Yeah, alright. That's on me. Afro Samurai would be cool. What would you say about Atla? I don't know what Atla is. Well, pass the turn. Escanta. Oh, that's disappointing. We could have, oh my goodness. These frantic inventories are starting to make me a little mad. Opponent's drawing like 20 cards off of them. Hey, Mystic Sanctuary. Get back a frantic inventory. Do it again. I feel like if we do this, it just makes our opponent kill our Blood Artist. If we leave the Blood Artist back, they might not kill it, because we might draw something better. But I feel if we do this, we're just going to get our Blood Artist killed and be further away from winning. Well, drain ya. Pass the turn. Frantic Inventory again. Draws a new hand. I mean, that is a cute synergy. Unfortunately, it involves Mystic Sanctuary, so we'll never play it because Mystic Sanctuary should not be a magic card. I mean, there's a chance we can kill next turn, but that would involve our opponent having nothing, which is unlikely. Very, very likely our opponent has counter spells or other interaction. And now... Well, alright, sure. Do you have a counter? Alright, no counter. They go to 1, but... How do we get in a point of damage?
You will feel inspired.
Search for his content number 2. And a land. Another Phyrexian Tower. Well, pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, I guess our opponent could punt. We got him to 1, which is sweet. Wow. That's aggressive. Oh, oh my goodness. Oh, boy, those Planeswalkers are the worst. Opponent passes. Blood Artist. And Frantic Inventory, Part 20. Search for Skata. Takes down Narset. Gets an Ashiok. Plays an Ashiok. Bounces Trespasser's Curse. Murderous Rider. Yeah. And now I think we can scoop it up. Oh! Well, Shock does kind of change things, maybe. Trespasser's Curse. Shock you. Oh! We got there! Our Shock! What a weird game! Wow! Okay. Miraculous recovery. Whew, we should have won like 10 turns ago with this silly Phrex. So I think that Phyrexian Tower, I don't know if it should actually be in our deck. It probably shouldn't. It should probably be Forecast of Lockwaits, but we will take it. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, yeah, I don't think I know enough about Avatar to try to make a deck of it. Well, that kind of worked. Oy. Would have been nice if we could have Massacre Wormed, but we will take it. Ugh. Yeah, this is definitely not a matchup we want to be playing. What kind of card would you take for something like Dimir Control to be viable again in Standard or Historic? So I think that Dimir Control would be worth exploring. Yeah, that might be a problem. So I think that Dimir Control is probably worth exploring now. I think the biggest problem in Historic was simply Field of the Dead. Field of the Dead just invalidates any sort of control deck. Like, you just can't play control with that in the format. So now that that's gone, I think it's worth considering at least. Oh, play Blood Artist. Yeah, Slayline shutting down our Blood Artist is not ideal. Phyrexian Tower, Blood Artist. Croxa. But no Blood Artist triggers because of Leyline. Ugh. Now opponent discards a Murderous Rider. Pass the turn. Phineas and Ferb is about two kids making silly over-the-top inventions. Play a silly artifact deck. Ooh, that could be good. I like that idea, Doug. Jeff said, what is not true? Yeah, I guess we pass. Send a message. Hit you for 0. Pass the turn. Another ley line. I emailed you a list 3 or 4 days ago. I wonder if you got it. Have I not responded to it? Well, dowsing dagger. Equip it. Go attacking. Alright, opponent blocks, gets drained. I will have to, I'll have to double check. I went through and answered a bunch of emails today, but I know there's still more left, so if you haven't got a response yet, you should be getting one. Should be getting one shortly. Opponent passes. Well, go to combat. Attack ya. Alright. Equip. What a weird game. These two ley lines. Has Krim attempted to get you to play Fall Guy yet? He has. I don't actually have Fall Guy. I'll have to download it at some point. About it. Ooh, takes it. Okay. I'll transform the dagger. Massacre Worm. Oh, jeez. All right. Yeah. Pass the turn. Where's our clickbait? Oh, Ashiok. Okay. You should play Historic Scred Red. Ooh. Is that a... Boy. Alright. Is that... How do you play Scred in Historic without Scred or Snowlands? Just like mono red control? Yeah, I mean, we gotta kill the Ashiok, or else we lose to it. Opponent, exile bad stuff. Alright, land and Trespasser's Curse. Massacre Worm. Alright. So it dies. Yeah, so I think maybe this deck's got to be in another color. Because we don't have a way to beat a Leyline of the Void. There's Kanta. And Murderous Rider. And exiles our stuff and no blocks. Trespasser's Curse. Yeah, so I like the idea of this deck, but it feels like 50, 75% of the way there. Missing Panharmonicon, being in 2 colors. It definitely is a sweet idea, but I think it needs some tender loving care to... Oh, okay, Erebos Intervention. Yeah, alright. On to game 3. Because I think we just literally don't have a way to deal with this lane line. Ugh. Yeah, that's not great. Now, Grim Lavamancer feels worse than Shocks, I guess. Maybe we bring in the Storm's Wrath. Maybe our opponent doesn't draw a ley line. should have left tower open to deny the lifelinker. Yeah, that's probably true. Too much faith than the auto tapper being reasonable. Well, all right, land go. I don't know. I mean, Sultai, you have to be in red for rampaging Frosidon. So you could be like a 4-color version. Well, it also shuts down most of our blood artists, remember. Which is the main reason. Like, we can still sort of get triggers off of our opponent's creatures, but it gets rid of all the death triggers. Ugh. Discard tribal. I definitely think we need more card draw. Like what do we do? We just, like, played 2 blood artists in the game? Like, what do we do now? Narset. Like, our opponent gets to draw cards. Because we have so many bad cards, we need a lot of them to have a chance. So I feel like adding a bunch of card draw is at least a start that the deck should consider. At least go... I don't know why people do not play 4 Castle Lockwades. It blows my mind. Castle Lockwades is a land. Blood Artist triggers when a creature dies. And if there's a ley line on the void, none of our creatures ever die. They just get exiled. It's a replacement effect. So our creatures never die, so Blood Artist never triggers. We still can get triggers off of our opponent's creatures dying, which is a little something, but no, none of ours triggered. They may be triggered off of our opponent's creatures our opponents control dying, but definitely didn't trigger off of any of our creatures dying. Well, Dousing Dagger. And... well, that's a big part of the reason why. Oh, we're gonna get... yeah. Well, it looks like we have successfully been our set locked. And we will concede. And opponent has Erebos' Intervention. Yeah, I haven't seen Narset commit to memory. That might be a reason to play blue-black control, now that Amonkhet Remastered is out. You actually have a pretty good wheel to just wreck people with Narset, which wasn't around before. Opponent's going to kill all of our stuff and then try to wheel. Ugh. Yeah, well... and, alright. One more chance for our deck. So we have got a win with it, which is good. Switch to Veto Soul Sisters as your ETB trigger. I think if you want to go to Soul Sister... so, like, try to play Veto and Soul Sisters in this deck. I don't know if that'd be better or worse. I mean, it is fun. Historic Scred Red is pretty close to the original Scred list in terms of cards and their effects. Alright, we'll try this. Oh, that's... that reminds me of the Bresh Hunter deck we played. Yeah, okay. I haven't heard it called Historic Scred, but yeah, that's a sweet archetype. I don't know if you need Blood Suns anymore now that Field of the Dead is bad. Yeah, it's an attempt at Historic Dagger Bird, which I think it's cool that it's being attempted. We have managed to win a game with it, which is sweet. I think we want to match with it. I think we want to match with it. But, yeah, I really miss Panharmonicon. Maybe we'll have to try to brew around it and see. Yarok is the best replacement we have. It's probably at least worth trying to see if Yarok can make it work. Our discussion on Amonkhet then brings me to a final question. Why add Pioneer if you have Historic? I love Pioneer, but it seems weird to have Pioneer when you already have Historic. So I feel like that Wizards' plan, Jonathan, is to have Pioneer be the modern of Magic Arena and Historic to essentially be the legacy of Arena. Well, someone asked about Burn earlier, and we're seeing Burn just absolutely go off at the moment, so Burn can do things. And we're looking pretty dead. Alright. Hope you draw nothing. Yes, Jingatha, it's us. Down to 1. Well, playing land. Dowsing Dagger. Up to 3. Blood Artist. Oh, nothing. About it. Lightning Strike, and that's game. Ooh. Oh yeah, this is a rough one. But yeah, that's what I think they're trying to do. Yeah, I wish we had Panharmonicon. It would be awesome if we did, Penson. Missing Panharmonicon is definitely sad. I think that's the biggest thing the deck's missing. We'll have to try a Yarok build at some point and see if Yarok is enough. Now, we probably got to go down Ferocidon. Not being able to gain life seems bad here. Shocked yourself to get rid of Shock. Worth it because prowess. Yeah. In the end, the trade was definitely ended up being worth it, but definitely risky. All right. Is there any way we can take down this bird deck? Well, 2 Trespassers Curses is something. That can gain us some life. Opponent does need to play some number of creatures. So did Abzan Reanimate start working with all the standard bans? Ooh. So I don't think so. Standard is kind of back to where it was before, sadly. Except it's just Sultai that is only game in town. Poor Standard. Standard just goes through these cycles where, or has been going through these cycles where as soon as something gets banned, something equally bannable takes its place. Rinse and repeat. I'm really hoping that that when rotation hits, maybe that'll help. What is Sultai Ram's percentage up to now? I would have to look at the most recent tournaments. I know on the metagame page, we got Sultai Control at 20% and Sultai Ramp at 13%. So put them together, what, 33? And, I mean, I don't know. They're similar enough. They're both Sultai Uro decks. It's really hard to make too much of a difference. I guess there's, like, some changes. Like, you got more removal in one and more Narsets in another or something. But, so, probably 30 to 40% of the meta, somewhere around there. I would say. Well, play Castle Lochwain. Pass the turn. Ramenant Druids. So yeah, I played a little bit the week after we had the bannings, but I probably won't play much Standard until rotation at this point. Well, kill Pyromancer. Take 1. Down to 11. Yeah, the deck does definitely need a lot of setup. Panharmonicon just makes it... We'll have to try the Yarok build. Panharmonicon makes it just 100 times easier for it to work. So we'll see. Panharmonicon, or maybe Yarok, might be enough. Because then you just need so much less setup. That is... Oh no, so many lands. That is a big upside. You just need so much less setup because everything double triggers. So with a single Panharmonicon, like a Trespasser's Curse and a Clickbait Troll is just like lethal. 2 years ago, Simic was laughable. Now Simic is super crazy. Most of the cards from Standard, unless they are gone, Standard stays the same. Hey, what's up, Epic Toxic Jank? How are you? Hello, hello. Bone Crusher. Trigger, trigger. Down to 11. Down to 7. Not good. Oh no, they get another burn spell? Alright. Down to 7. And the Bone Crusher. And life is bad. Life is bad. Bone Crusher. Alright, opponent's figuring it out. Gets rain, gets drain. Well, we're going to cast Logwain because we're dying anyway. Blood Artist. Well, Clackbridge. Up to 12. Potent. Sacks. Oh! Up to 15! Oh man! We're back in it! We're back in it! Oh my goodness, that was good. Well, that shows you what the deck can do. Like, oh, that was pretty good to get back in it. Found it. I think we have it next turn if we're alive. If our opponent can't kill us, opponent gets in. Yeah. 4, 5, 6. Uh-oh. Opponent. Oh, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No. Wow. Ugh. Well, opponent's draws paid off too. Oh. Well, that is a sad note. So, Clackbridge Troll. The opponent can tap it down whenever they want to, remember. You don't actually get to attack. You almost never get to actually attack with Clackbridge Troll because while it looks good, it has the ability where your opponent can sack a creature to tap it. So, normally what happens, and what happened there is you play it, and then your opponent just sacks goats to keep it tapped out. So, it's a lot. It almost never can actually attack. Could have played it post. Why would playing it post-combat make it better? I'm so confused. Oh, we gained 3 life off of our opponent sacrificing, so I think it's fine. I mean, our opponent, what, dealt 15 damage with 2 cards in hand and not much on the battlefield, so I think it's more that our opponent just... I think it's more that our opponent drew the right card. Blocking with the giant would have kept you at 1. Sure, but playing the giant let us draw a card and gain 3 life. When looking at the situation, to each his own. I think I would say it's a bit of hindsight bias, personally, but I think going to 15, drawing an extra card with the opponent having 2 Souls cards and a Bone Crusher is better than playing Clackbridge post-combat being at 12 and having untapped Clackbridge Troll and not drawing an extra card. Like, that's my opinion. Like, obviously it sucks that we got Exactseed and our opponent top decked exactly what they need to win, but that's Magic. Zelzong, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for our new subscriber. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyway, everyone, on that note, I think, unfortunately, it would have been nice to go out with a spectacular win, but we'll revisit this deck. We'll see. I have no idea if we can actually make Yarok's mana work, but Yarok would definitely up the power of the deck a lot, giving us that Panharmonicon effect. So we'll have to mess around with it and see. Maybe we can do some more Dagger burning in the future. Modern Pioneer Standard or Historic? I mean, overall, I would say Modern Historic Pioneer Standard right now is probably my my ranking. But when we'll have a good approach deck? I don't think approach is actually very good. I mean, you play it in like blue-white control, but I think approach is actually, I don't know. As far as being competitive, I don't think we'll have it a competitive. I think your blue-white control deck is better off without approach, or at least not being built around approach. Maybe you play one approach or something. But I think with Teferis and all the cards that we have these days, I think that maybe approach is just not good enough as a finisher anymore for competitive decks. But I think if you want to win with approach, definitely play like blue-white Drago and just toss it in and it'll be good. On that note, everyone, I think since we're splashing, why no Growth Spirals or Explorers? We don't have green mana at all. Like, I mean, when we'll have to see once we look at adding Yarok to the deck and what can fit and what can change. Those cards could potentially be in the deck, maybe, if we do go into those colors, though. But on that note, everyone, we got to wrap it up. I got to go upload the podcast. Good news is we will be back 24 hours-ish from now to have some more fun, play some more Magic. So until then, quick reminders, replay YouTube. That's where you can find all the old streams. Normal YouTube. Tonight's Budget Magic is a sweet one. Definitely check it out. It's in Modern. You're going to love it. I'm Philon. Welcome to the Fishboard. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you for this 6th month of the row. And finally, one more shout out to our sponsor tonight, the ever awesome Card Kingdom. And if you need some magical cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. So thank you so much to Card Kingdom for supporting the show. Most importantly, thank you to all of you for hanging out through the puns, through the wins and the losses, and having fun. The podcast will be up shortly. It's a good one. Have a wonderful night. I love y'all, and I will see you tomorrow. Until then, have a great evening.